What's up guys, I'm Suman from Rs.30 and the Note 8 was a really amazing device, and in fact after the huge explosion drama surrounding the Note 7, this was a Note which really made people believe in the Note series again. And now with the Note 8 being available online for as low as 30,000 Indian rupees, and that is for the refurbished model, is it worth consider buying the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 in 2019? Let's find out. Now I will start with the main thing that many of you want to hear, and that is the performance. Now when the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 launched, it came with Samsung's TouchWiz UI, but now with One UI running on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, the performance, I have to say, is a lot better. If you're a casual user, then this phone is going to fly. Now this Galaxy Note 8 that we get in India comes with an Exynos chipset, and this chip is really powerful. And one advantage that the Galaxy Note 8 has over the Samsung S8 or S8 Plus is that it has 6 gigs of RAM, and that helps a lot, especially when it comes to heavy usage. Now as for those enthusiastic gamers out there, I can wholeheartedly say that if you play PUBG or Fortnite on your devices and you're planning to buy this device, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed because the performance is on par with all the latest generation flagship smartphones. Yes, you can definitely crank the settings up to high and keep your HDR on and whatever, and definitely have a really smooth gaming experience. And again, talking about One UI, I think this here is the best skin Samsung has made. The flat interface is like really good and really appealing to the eye, and it, not only the looks, even the performance has increased drastically on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So in terms of performance, I can wholeheartedly give this a 9 out of 10, and you guys, if you're planning to buy this for like raw performance, you will not be disappointed. Second, let's talk about the battery life, because this again is a very important thing that many people think about when buying phones which were released few years back. And I have to say the battery life on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 has improved like very well. Now even though this has a big battery, when the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 launched, I really had problems with getting very good battery lives. In fact, some other budget phones used to give me better battery life than Note 8, but ever since One UI has launched, I am getting like around 5 to 5.5 hours of screen on time. And if you're someone who uses your phone very lightly, then you will definitely get 6 or 6.5 hours of screen on time, which is amazing. Now if you buy this phone and you don't get this, make sure you contact your manufacturer, because I am sure that you will get more than 5.5 hours of screen on time, and I think that is great. And especially with the dark theme enabled on One UI, I think the AMOLED display is going to contribute a lot in saving your battery life. So as for battery life, I will give the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 say 8 out of 10, and that is good. Next up, the display. And as you know, Samsung displays are like the kings when it comes to smartphone, and this here has a 6.3-inch Quad HD display, and it sure doesn't disappoint. Right off, I can say this here is a 10 on 10 display, and that is considering the fact that you're getting this smartphone for around 30,000 refurbished and 35,000 brand new. Watching movies, playing games is definitely going to be a delight on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. You may ask, how is the burn-in issue with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 since this has an AMOLED display? And pretty much I haven't faced anything as of now. So if I face anything, I will definitely let you know guys by updating in the description down below, or putting it in the comment section down below and pinning it. So don't worry about that. Next up, the most important thing, the cameras. So Samsung has always made really good cameras, and the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 might not be a pixel level camera champ, but I am sure this here is a really good camera. When you take pictures, they tend to turn out sharp and a little oversaturated. Now if you're someone who likes neutral colors or lifelike colors, then you might be a little disappointed and you might need to do some post tweaking. But if you are someone who just likes really colorful photos, like bam, click, take, then this here is definitely going to impress you. Now if you have to suddenly take your phone out and click a photo, then there are chances that the highlights might be blown out a bit. Shadows are fine with me, so that's my personal taste, but the highlights might be blown out, so make sure you fix that in post production if you are really willing to do that. But anyways, the front facing camera on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is also a really good camera. If you're crazy about taking selfies and don't mind anything but just want to look amazing, then this should definitely do justice to you. So fun fact, this is one of the best cameras that you can buy under the 40,000 mark, and trust me, you will be like really impressed if you're not someone like a photo head who is into lifelike colors and things like that. If you're not like someone like that, then for the average user, this camera here is a really good camera. Last up, let's talk about the S Pen and the design. So the S Pen has been like beautifully integrated into the body of the smartphone, and the smartphone still has a really premium look and feel and design to it, and I really appreciate Samsung a lot. And my personal opinion is that this here is one of the nicest designs among smartphones right now, and especially under the 40,000 mark, this sure is a really good design. I think most people will find it comfortable using it in one hand. I mean it's exactly not a one-handed device, but I'm sure you will feel comfortable holding it, and it is not something like a OnePlus 7 Pro, which is huge. So in terms of ease of use, I think this is somewhat okay-ish. Now you can get the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 for 30,000, which is the refurbished version, and you can get it for around 36,000 brand new on Flipkart. So is it worth purchasing it for either one of these prices? I personally think if you're getting it for 30,000, then this here is a really good deal. Now if you're planning to buy this brand new for 36,000 or 35,000, then the OnePlus 7 comes into the game. So the OnePlus 7 is an amazing smartphone, yes. Now when you compare that with the Note 8, I can say the OnePlus 7 in terms of performance is going to shatter Samsung Galaxy Note 8, especially OnePlus's Oxygen OS is the king right now, and with that kind of smooth performance, I think the One UI on the Note 8 isn't going to stand a chance. And even as for cameras, both are on par with each other. Maybe Samsung might have an edge, or the camera might, but that's just a slight might. And when it comes to display, of course the Samsung Note 8 is better, but overall when you take a look, I think the OnePlus 7 will be a better deal in terms of value for money. So eventually it is up to you to decide whether you need to buy a Note 8 refurbished or brand new. And my personal opinion would be that if you can buy a refurbished or renewed Samsung Galaxy Note 8, then definitely buy that, because it is a really good purchase that you will definitely not regret buying. You can also buy it new, and if you are someone who doesn't care about value for money and just want a really good flagship which was released few years back, then the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is definitely for you. So thanks for watching, and this is Suman signing off once again. Catch you later.